Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Bah humbug!
Welcome to the Real Host Holiday episode.
Man, how'd I know it was going to be that?
Subtopic Mustache Edition.
What the fuck?
How's it the subtitle?
We're not
bringing this up.
We were supposed to do a mustache episode, and then Zach didn't shave to a mustache, and then Xavier also didn't shave to a mustache.
Well, actually, it was really just a prank on you. We just wanted you to shave down to a mustache.
Yeah, okay.
Now you look like Bob Burger.
Now I look sick. Now I look like I'm rocking. Anyways, I'm Santa's favorite elf, Thomas.
Ew, dude, that sounds so like seductive and weird.
I'm Santa's favorite little elf, Thomas.
He tucks you in at night.
He tucks me in at night and jerks me off with both hands.
He kisses you on the lips.
Who are you, little
Speaking
guy?
of that, we have
Wait, what? I'm not doing none of that.
we have me, Vinny.
Whoa, that's cool.
What about you?
Hey, how's it going?
We have Santa's
Least favorite.
naughtiest on the list, Zach.
Okay. Yep, that's good.
And then we got Xavier.
Yep, that's me.
Xavier, you look like an elf.
No, I don't.
What the fuck?
Kind of look like an elf.
You ever seen an elf before?
Unprompted.
Yeah,
you do
I'm
not look
Santa's
like
favorite
Will Ferrell.
elf. You look like you could
Prove
be
it.
part of us.
You don't look like Will
No,
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell's not an elf.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
No, he's a human.
But he.
Have you seen the movie?
So that opens our next
That movie
topic.
sucks.
Nature versus nurture. What? Is Will Ferrell actually an elf because he was raised, nurtured to be an elf, but his nature is human? Is he an elf because he was raised to be an elf?
He's 6'4".
But he was nurtured to
He
be
has
an elf.
no magical elf powers. He
So
can't
you're telling
build
me that
toys.
nature versus nurture, nature wins, right?
He's an indoctrinary,
What? Indoctrinated?
You're making up words.
He wasn't
indoctrinated
nurtured by
elf.
He was he
humans.
wasn't like
But he's not an elf.
no, but he was nurtured by elves. Therefore, nature versus his nature is human.
Okay, so
versus the nurturing of him being raised by
if,
elves.
if a group of bears raised a pig,
Would I be a bear?
would the pig be a bear?
Okay, so check this out. Jungle
Answer
Book.
my fucking question.
Jungle Book.
Yeah, Mowgli's a human.
But he acts like a bear. He was raised to be a bear.
He's not a bear.
Not raised to be a bear.
Well, you're right. Okay, that's a bad. Okay, so
Yeah, it's the same thing. Elves,
Bears versus pigs.
Elves are mythical creatures. They're like on the same level as like a bear or a pig. They're not real.
So you would say that if a pig was raised around bears, it's okay. How's about
It would still be a pig.
how's about a cat, a lion that's raised around dogs and it acts like a dog?
it's not a dog. It's
But
a
it
lion.
acts like a
No,
dog.
but
No,
it's,
it's
a
a lion.
lion, not
Yeah, but
a
it'll
dog.
kill you like a lion.
But it has the behavior of a dog because it was raised with dogs. It was nurtured to be a dog. Its nature is a lion, but it could act like a dog.
Dog is not a nature.
Such as Will Ferrell in Elf.
Elf is not a nature.
No, the nature is
No, nature's
Fuck
like
off, man.
outside. Like, go outside. That's nature.
Touch
Elf is a
grass.
type of creature. I would know as an elf.
As a Magic the Gathering
In
player,
Ocarina of
Elf
Time,
a
Link is
creature
raised
type.
by the Kokiri, but he's not a Kokiri. He's a Hylian.
Yeah, he's not a little nut man. Or aren't those little,
That's how he
nut
becomes
men?
a man.
No, they're
Okay.
like the little elf people.
All
Okay.
right, guys.
Instead of
Merry,
saying-
Merry
Those are
fucking Christmas.
Dekus.
Do you guys think I'm a bear?
Nope.
In like what context?
We've done this before. We've had this conversation.
You're an otter. We've done it. We've already said it all. Yeah.
He just likes to be reminded.
He just
I just like to be reminded. I just want to know where I fall. What about with the mustache? Does it change because of the mustache?
no, it actually fulfills the role.
Yeah,
even more.
it really settles it for
It really
me.
pulls it further.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's the otter mustache.
Yeah,
Otter
for sure.
mustache.
Well,
Did you know otters are really good hunters and they can kill snakes?
Did you actually look that up? Are you really trying to fit your like
What do you kill
your
snakes?
role?
Are you?
I'm a snake killer.
No, Thomas lets snakes walk all over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking
That's-
love snakes.
That's deep.
You a snake
Really
if
makes
you a
you
snake
think.
in the
Time to
grass,
cut the grass.
I'ma kill you.
with what?
I'm an otter.
Why?
Because you guys said
How'd the
so.
otter
Is
get
it
in the
nature?
grass?
Or is it nurture?
nature.
Because he was raised by otters.
Oh, you said how did the otter get in the grass? Do you assume that otters are strictly aquatic
I don't
creatures?
know, man. Zach's over here playing Pokemon.
I
Go
love,
right now.
I love living in the middle of nowhere because for some,
gotta claim a
for some reason, I don't know if
It's the Christmas Pikachu.
I don't care. I don't care. I live like in the swamp and I just see dead otters all the time. That's
What?
crazy.
In
just
the grass,
like,
right?
Like why are no in the road?
Oh,
That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Why do they do that? Could you imagine being an animal and then just stumbling upon like man-made horrors beyond your comprehension and then you just get hit by a truck?
Yeah, imagine being an otter and seeing a like concrete asphalt street for the first
And
time.
you're like, what the fuck is
Why is
this?
this in the-
By man-made horrors beyond your wildest comprehension, he's referring to Walmart.
An F-150. No, I'm an F-150 hurtling at you at
the
65 miles an hour.
F-150. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I got
Fucked
the
up.
same fucking Pikachu.
Are we really talking about Pokemon?
No.
Pokemon, go fuck yourself, man. Come on. Pokemon, go to the polls.
All right, well, this is the
Vote.
Christmas episode. Last time you weren't here, Zach, so how does it feel to be back? Do you feel rejuvenated?
He's back from the dead.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
Feels
Where'd
like
you
He plays Pokemon.
feels
Go,
like he's
so-
at home.
Yeah, where were you?
I was at work.
That's cool.
At work. with
Getting
the
bread.
North Pole.
Respect.
See, I always
Yeah.
just assume that's like a cover up for something else you do throughout the day.
Yeah, no, I don't actually have a job.
I've never seen you at work.
I stay at home and jack off
What?
for 8 hours
That is
straight.
not-
Yeah, jacking off.
Whoa, the Jack Off podcast. It always comes up, and it's always going
It's
up.
always
It's
coming
never
up.
going down, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
his
talking
boner's
about
never going down
his
because he's
boner.
jacking off eight hours a day.
24/7.
Hey, what's the best time that you've masturbated on Christmas?
The
best Christmas jack off you've
favorite
ever had.
Christmas nut.
You think
Yeah, what's the best Christmas
you
nut
think
you've
I
ever
don't
had?
jack off and immediately put that shit in the back of my brain where I can never remember it forever?
What are you jacking off to that you're like so ashamed of?
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
don't have
post-nut
like
clarity
you don't
just
have
sends you into
memorable jack
psychosis.
offs, like a time you were jacking off on Christmas
And it was
and you're
really
like,
good.
On
you're like,
Christmas?
fuck yeah, like a jack.
What about
Christmas nut.
post-Christmas clarity?
Yeah.
Post Christmas clarity,
about
be
it?
like,
What about
I
it?
have no money.
Regret buying all the gifts.
What about a Christmas Eve ejaculation?
Dude, what the fuck are we talking
When the
about?
clock strikes 12.
Thomas told me to have Christmas topics, and
It
like
was-
Zach's dreaming of a white Christmas.
There wasn't a mouse, not a mouse.
Fuck up, dude.
There was
what?
no bump in the night, not a mouse. Only Zach jacking off all night.
oh yeah, it's like a marathon on Christmas.
Yeah, except instead of like Home Alone 1, 2, and 3, it's just you Home Alone.
Look, being in Florida, I have to have a snow day somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, ew, man.
Come on.
Man, you're getting it
disgusting.
everywhere.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
live at your house.
I coded on everything.
Ew.
I'm like, it's snowing. It's snowing.
Stop.
Oh, I'm
snowing.
snowing.
It's
It's
a white
snowing.
Christmas, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You leave a little out for
sucks,
Santa
man.
Claus.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's not milk and
It's on a
cookies.
plate.
It's cum and
Oh, yeah, it's
cookies.
cum.
cookies.
What
There's
the
no
hell?
cookies.
There's no cookie. I ate the
It's just
cookie. That's what
cum.
made me
Just a
cum.
classic cum for Santa.
You guys never fail to stoop to the lowest possible denominator. You know that?
We're really getting down there.
I, for one, don't jack off. So
You've never jacked
no,
off.
ever.
Ever?
I can believe
You're missing
it, yeah.
out, man. That's pretty cool.
I'll try it out.
Yeah. give it a try sometime.
Every time I jack
trial
off, I
run.
look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? While I'm doing it.
What are you looking
What,
at?
do you masturbate looking at yourself in the mirror? You said you look
Why
at
did I
yourself
do
there
that
like,
to myself?
oh,
Yeah, I'm just like,
Hey,
why am
man.
I doing this?
All right, so
like
to
someone-
transition. Okay, what?
That was great. Now go
No,
ahead.
let's go, Xavier.
No,
What's
no, no,
up?
no. I'm good.
Xavier, what was
I
your
have-
best
I have-
Christmas nut?
I don't.
No.
Come on, man.
I need to
Actually,
ask. No, you brought it up.
I don't
Let's
know
finish.
this guy.
let's
this
put
guy
it-
right here.
That's a nut.
The Nutcracker. Nutcrackers are fucking crazy.
Don't break it.
I'm not trying. Oh, I'm trying to break the. Anyway, what's your best? You brought it up, man. What do you got to say about it?
No more Christmas
What's yours?
nuts.
I'm done. I want to close it, but I need to hear what you have to say.
one time I was really excited. I was really hoping I was going to get something cool for Christmas.
Not excited.
And I woke up.
That's an odd choice of word.
It was really early, and everyone was asleep, and I was just alone in the room.
the night.
And I needed to find a way to go to sleep, so I whacked it. And then by the
Respect.
time I was done, everyone was awake, and then I had a really good Christmas.
Beautiful.
Nice, man.
I opened presents Santa gave me right after I jacked off.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is better than the cum.
Santa gave me
Wow, this is better
Santa
than the
gave me
cum.
one piece of coal for every time I jacked off that year. I'm telling you right now, it was a lot of coal.
I had a bag of coal, baby.
I thought you've never jacked off.
Wait. Next topic.
All right.
Xavier, look at him, man. He jacks off all the time.
Anyway,
No way.
let's transition, guys. Nobody here happens to be wearing one, but as we said last episode, we got the t-shirts out. If you want to grab one,
Why would we be
Go to
wearing our own
realhoss.com.
t-shirts?
They're actually selling, to my surprise. I'm very surprised.
Why?
this isn't a selling tactic, but we are selling. We're getting close to selling out in the larger sizes. So do
Buy a
do what you will
fucking
with
shirt or else. Like, it's Christmas. Buy a shirt for your honey.
We have a commercial out shot
You know-
by
you know what
Ribshot
you're-
Visuals, edited by Painworks.
And we have a very limited
I know, it's
supply
Pain,
of
and
smaller
I'm talking about
shirts.
Xavier, not Pain.
So you might want to just start like wearing a bunch of shirts so that you could fit into a larger
I'm gonna be
size.
honest. If you have no use for wearing the shirt, it would make for a great
Cum rag.
Christmas cum rag.
Yeah.
Get your Christmas cum rag at
Yeah.
www.realhoss.com.
You know what's a great present for your bitch wife on Christmas?
Come on,
A
man.
Real Hoss t-shirt.
Whoa.
Size small through 2XL.
Yeah, she'll break up with your ass if she
You
gets
get
one of
a-
those for
you
Christmas.
get a-
You say, hey,
Don't leave that under the tree.
There's
for your
there's
girlfriend.
nothing
hey
better.
Janet, my bitch wife, here's a shirt for Christmas.
There's nothing better to wipe up the cum with than the Real Hoss logo right on the pig's face.
Right on the pig's face.
You need something to
Your
clean
wife's
up.
gonna love our really macho dude bro idiot podcast shirt.
Or she.
Yeah,
she
this
could,
this is
sleep in
just
the
like
shirt.
seething with machismo.
Yeah, I'm so big and strong.
Well, see, if you buy the Real Hoss shirt for your wife will be sleeping with Real Hoss.
We're sleeping with your wife,
No,
buddy.
And your husband, if you want to do it for your husband.
Yeah.
What?
Xavier and I will sleep with your husband. Thomas and Vinny will sleep with your wife.
Facts.
We're
What'd you just say? No, I'm, just
no, dude.
No.
I'm clipping that. Without your consent.
You said, what'd you say? Yeah, man. Why are you sucking on a lolly?
Oh, my lips look sexy.
Why'd you
Why are you
stare
looking
at
at
me
it?
when you did that, dude?
I wouldn't say sexy.
I'm looking kind of sexy. It's the mustache, man.
Speaking of sexy, totally unrelated to Christmas. It just really re-entered my mind today for some reason. Have any of you guys heard of the KILLDOZer?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't heard about the kill?
The guy who locked himself in the thing.
I knew somebody here was not going to know about the KILLDOZer. I'm very excited.
Tell us and the audience.
So
How do you not know about the KILLDOZer?
I actually am missing
I don't
an
think I do.
important detail, but there's a guy. He owned a business or something of the sort, and
Something of
he
the
got
Another business was trying to run him out.
yeah he
of
got
his property
he
to expand their business.
yeah it was like the bank or something like
and
that.
they pretty much like gave him no option. Like they were buying him out, and they said get lost.
They fucked him over royally hard. So what he did is he for the next like couple of years he took like a big work truck or something like that, like a van or something, and he built a tank.
It was a bulldozer.
A death machine.
Dude,
Pretty
this
sure it
sounds
was
like
a bulldozer.
Yeah.
And he welded himself inside of it.
Dude, this sounds like a Spider-Man villain. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is
no,
he's
no.
a real life Spider-Man.
No, he was
It's
a hero.
crazy.
He was a hero. He was fighting back against evil capitalists.
I mean, yeah, for sure, I get that.
And
but
he took his
Sounds like a
KILLDOZer
Marvel
and
villain.
proceeded to destroy millions of dollars worth of public property.
go off.
And he had a shootout at the end, and
blew his brains out.
he unfortunately did not make it to join
No,
us.
he did not intend to make it. He welded himself inside.
Yeah,
the
he was ready to go out.
How did he die?
By being
He
welded.
shot himself in the head
he
and
shot
killed
himself.
himself.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought he got shot. I was
No,
like, if
no.
he was in the
Well, if he
fucking
got
tank.
if he got shot, then that would assume that you knew how he died. So why would you ask how did he die?
I thought they said that he got killed by the police. And I was like, well, if he was,
Well,
welded
he
in
got
the
into a
tank-
shootout. He got into a
but
shootout.
he killed
had-
himself.
but
How
killed
did he
himself
how
in
did he
the
shoot
tank.
himself if he was welded into the tank?
He had
He
a
had a
gun
gun
in the
with him
tank,
in the
in
tank
the
that-
bulldozer with him.
He didn't weld his body to the tank like a fucking transformer. Like he just welded the door shut.
Transformers don't weld
He
themselves.
welds himself to like a metal
You don't know
exoskeleton. That's what I would do.
See, I'm
Yeah, so
thinking
that's what
about
I was
that.
assuming. Like he like welded himself into it like Iron Man.
I'm thinking
you
about
know?
that episode of Fairly Godparents where it had the metallic dragon on the motorbike on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, the bike guy. Yeah, he wants like a really cool bike.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what
like
I'm thinking
half
about.
man, half bike. Yeah.
That's me.
That'd be me. Yeah.
No, but I think it's time for like another one of those occurrences.
Another Killdozer.
Why doesn't
We could
that?
be the ones.
Why doesn't that stuff happen more often? Why don't people just
We could kick it off.
randomly?
Because people are
Plenty of
weak.
people kill themselves, Xavier.
No,
People kill themselves anymore.
No, everything but that
No
part.
way.
Like people just taking justice into their own hands and just
People,
in the
Xavier,
coolest.
people take justice into their own hands in their own minds,
No.
and they're not doing anything.
mean,
that's
Derek-
good.
No,
Derek
in
Chauvin
cool, memorable ways.
Like Batman.
Derek
Yeah,
Chauvin got
Batman shooter.
Derek Chauvin got stabbed
He
and
was-
beat the
yeah.
fuck up in jail. Now, see if they would have like formed like a big Megatron, like or no, not like what the fuck is Power Rangers? What's the,
like a Megazord.
Megazord.
is that
Yeah.
what it is? See if
Voltron.
If the people
Sure.
in jail just formed like a Voltron Megazord thing and just crushed and beat the shit out of Derek Chauvin, that would have been more of like a.
I think to add on to the Killdozer bit, I think it would have been way cooler if you make like Zach said, an Iron Man suit, and then you shoot energy cannons out of your hands. I think we have the technology at this point to do that.
Yeah, I got that in my bedroom.
You ever see the videos of
My
the dudes
toilet more high-tech
of the
than
dudes
that.
with like the water jet suits, and
Yeah.
they're like flying around?
Yeah,
Man, enough with the bidets.
I'm pretty sure I can do that with my PS5.
Oh, you think Xbox is good? Can you fly around on it and kill people?
Speaking of Xbox, PS5, and killing people, what's been like your guys' favorite gift that you've gotten for Christmas?
What?
In my life,
Ever?
I know.
Like your most memorable one.
I know recently, my little brother, a few years ago when I lived in Illinois, visited me for Christmas, and he got me that you guys have seen in my room, the big burning Godzilla
Yeah,
statue thing, and I cried when I was gifted that.
it's always Godzilla with you.
It was cool.
What about you, Xavier?
I love Godzilla.
Honestly, I do not know.
You're not really like a
I'm not a festive fellow.
you're not a very holiday spirit kind of guy.
Not
You're
really.
gonna tell me the Neon Genesis Evangelion figure I got you last year didn't make you cry?
You know what's really funny that you actually bring that up? I
Jacked off on it this morning.
no. I went to this like really haunted ass store in Orlando. It's called K-Poppin'. It is exactly what you think it is. It's exactly what you think it is. It is a massive K-pop focused like just oddities store.
I've been in a few of those.
Anime and like other.
Did you get some gifts there?
No, I bought a fucking Evangelion mystery bag and got the exact same figure that you bought me for Christmas. I'm like, son of a bitch.
You better flip it.
I'm gonna have to.
I'll say though.
Is that the only thing you got?
I got some other, a bunch of random like stupid ass shit.
That was the big present, though. That's funny.
I'll say though, to me, saying that you don't have the holiday spirit type of when you can't think of a gift, you are a good gift giver. Though.
I'm decent at it.
You're pretty good at
I'm
it.
decent. It works out for me because I have a literal gift shop. I own a gift shop.
Fair.
You're Santa.
So have a
So
selection of shit that you
if
can
worst
choose through.
comes to worst, if I can't think of anything,
You're Santa Claus, but for fucking nerds.
I kind of am like Santa Claus when you think about it. Like
You look
I
just like it.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, damn, I kind of am Santa Claus because as we all know, Santa Claus isn't real.
I am him. I'm not real.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Santa's real, dude. I'm Santa's elf.
I'll never forget.
Hey. For the kids watching at home, Santa's real.
I'll never. I hope they're
really
not
hope
watching.
My
They're
best
watching
gift
it.
was a blowjob.
That's a pretty good gift.
Zach's really just throwing shit on
Christmas
the wall, hoping it sticks today, huh?
Christmas themed blowjob.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
I would say my favorite.
It was
gift-
a white Christmas.
We're back to this, man.
Snowballed in the mouth.
All right. Anyway,
That's when like they take the cum and
Yeah.
they spit it back into your mouth.
Yeah.
Zach's gonna
You
hit
ate
Snowball
our
fight.
Zach's
Yeah.
gonna hit us up
I
in the
don't
group
want
chat
that.
tomorrow. Like, hey guys, can we like take that part out about?
No, I'm good. I'm
I'm
with this
really
part.
embarrassed about that.
I'm good with this part.
Speaking of Santa Claus not being
It's
real,
all make believe.
when was the moment that you realized that Santa Claus wasn't real? For me, no, for
Way
me,
too late.
For me, right now, yeah. When I was like 9 years old, my dad got me, Santa Claus got me a bike. And I was like, Santa got me a bike, and then my dad was like, no, I got you a bike, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you? That's how you're gonna ruin it for me? I was like the maddest 8-year-old ever. I was so upset. I was like, that's how you're gonna break it to me? You
That's
ruined
fucked
Christmas. I was like, you ruined Christmas at 8 years old.
I don't think I could remember when I found out.
I was
honestly.
probably like
I don't think I had a
11 or
grand reveal.
12.
That's
so like late.
That's crazy.
It was
a little
late.
late.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
late.
too
It
late.
was late.
I
But
definitely
was
found
like,
out around like 7 or 8.
I was
yeah.
11 or 12, and I remember I used to get bullied for it when I lived in like New York and stuff.
Surprise,
like all my
surprise.
friends were like, when I was 8, 9 years old.
Surprise.
You just were like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe
Yeah,
you.
no, literally, they're like, so you think Santa's real, you fucking idiot?
It tracks with
because they were
your
saying
lore.
curse words at 8 years old, and I was like, Santa's real. You guys know what the fuck you're talking
So
about.
you weren't saying curse words so that you
No.
didn't get put on the
You
naughty
just
list?
said you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I said you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you just now
No,
like
you-
Oh, no, I'm gonna
podcast
reference the
listeners.
audio. I did not say
You
don't know
said
what the fuck
you
you're
don't
talking
know what the fuck
Regardless,
you're talking about.
I
Did
was
you
not
just
saying
say
curse
that?
words. I was not saying curse
have.
words when I was
Yeah,
8 years
Thomas,
old. I
you're
was
going.
pure.
Thomas, you're going on the
Hey.
naughty list.
So I'm gonna get $5 after Thomas listens to this podcast
Shut
and hears
up.
himself say it.
You're
Shut
on the
up.
naughty list.
Shut up.
Candy cane's going to your brain.
Yeah, I figured out when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and it was because I had a tooth get knocked out. It was like my last baby tooth or something.
How do
Like,
you get knocked out?
they fall out, man.
Well, knockdown and fallout are two.
Okay, it fell out. It fell out. I put it under my tooth. I put it under my pillow, and I didn't tell my dad about it. And then I woke up and I was like, the tooth fairy didn't come. And then my
we
dad's
know somebody who
my
came.
my dad's like the tooth fairy came. He's like, go check your pillow now. And I was like, it's $5. I was like, Dad, you put that there. And he's like, no, I didn't. And I was like,
What are you talking
Yeah,
about,
you
kid?
did.
No, I didn't.
and then I proceeded to make my parents think that I still believed in Santa until I was like,
Ooh, that sneaky little
13
tooth
or
fairy.
something.
You gaslit your parents for 7 years.
yeah. Also, Nino still believed in Santa, so
Nino still believes in Santa. I believe it.
Nino
I think.
still believes in Santa to this day.
Santa Claus is real for all the Nino at home listening
For
to the
all the
podcast.
Ninos. At home.
No,
the
just
Nino at
Nino,
home.
singular Nino.
Nino's my brother.
Okay.
We
For
didn't.
anyone
We
who's
didn't.
fuck
We
was that?
We're
didn't
not
know.
alienating
Nino's
the
my brother.
podcast.
We did not know that. We are completely unaware of that.
Yeah. So anyway, Santa's real.
What's your guys' plans for Christmas?
Jacking off.
Jacking off.
Well, Christmas Day, probably jacking off.
Yeah.
But I'm spending.
Fit that into my schedule.
I'm spending New
How
Year's.
is it not already?
Because I have a
I have,
girlfriend
like,
that I have
a-
sex with.
Yeah, well, there's still room to jack off in between.
Fuck yeah, brother. Shout out to my
Up top
girlfriend
to-
for buying me this
boning
sweater.
your girlfriend.
You want to talk
Everyone
about,
out here who bones their
You want
girlfriend,
to talk about how you suck
say
feet?
I.
No, we're not. No more. No more feet sucking. No
I don't
more
know.
girlfriend
You tell
fucking.
me.
No more jacking
Are
off.
we talking about like sex with our girlfriends
What do we
now?
have then?
Hey man, I don't
You're
know.
right. What do we have if we don't have?
What do we have if you strip us of our cum
Jacking
jokes
off
and
and
poop?
shit jokes?
I don't know, man.
feet jokes.
You
I
take
feel-
the cum and you take the shit. You take everything. That seems like fun.
And
Take
then
the
you
shit
make
and
the
you take
Real
the
House
cum.
podcast.
You take everything that seems like fun.
How long do you think we can keep up the shit and cum and jacking off?
I've
Vinny,
got it.
Until
Vinny,
we're famous.
I've got
one
it
time,
for
like,
weeks.
you know,
How can we spin it?
it was like 3 a.m, and Vinny asked, he's like, do you think we'll still be thinking things like cum and shit are funny when we're 40?
Yeah.
And
You remember saying that, actually.
yeah, I'll never forget it. I think about it every day. Every day I think to myself, when am I going to stop finding this funny?
Never.
That shit's still, it's rolling on. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be 40 years old, farting,
Well, yeah, you're
talking
definitely going
about-
to be doing that.
talking about jacking off.
Your shit probably won't work when you're 40. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was
I'm gonna
crazy.
have a life-altering
You're gonna have
stroke
ED.
at 40.
No.
we were just talking about ED, man.
I'm manifesting it.
Okay.
You probably shouldn't.
I for one am
Dude, what is
manifesting.
happening with this?
I for one am manifesting $80 million.
I'm manifesting having big, large cum.
$85 million.
You can't one up me like that, man.
up to you.
I'm
Piece of
manifesting
shit.
having balls bigger than they've ever been.
Like
All right.
South Park?
Yeah, just like
bigger
in
than
South
that.
Park.
Just like South Park.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just like South Park.
Balls I can use as a flotation device in the ocean.
Yeah, they do that in South Park.
Speaking of balls, I saw Wonka this weekend.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, did you?
You
How
know,
was Timothy
I'll be
Chalamet?
completely honest. Like, yeah, it's a stupid little kids movie, but it wasn't that. I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
7 out of
It
10.
It was actually like not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Wow, that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
Would you say with
World-renowned
taking
hater.
There-
the nostalgia out of the one with what's his dick
that
that came out when we were a kid, the Charlie one?
Yeah,
Which
That
one
one
you say is better?
sucks.
I like
one.
that movie.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
I like that movie is bad, but I do like it. I like it because it's bad. Because
I mean, it's-
I hold that like era of like really bizarre adaptations of like old stories more than I do the new ones because they all kind of. I mean, to be fair, they did kind of fit into the same like style that. In that time period, as now they're like glitzy, glossy, like really polished, like lots of CGI, like very super kid friendly, and like in the early 2000s, like for example, like the Cat in the Hat movie. That movie is also really terrible, but like it's so like bizarre. They're like, how did this get greenlit?
I mean, if we're comparing the fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to Cat in the Hat, like sure, it's better than Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
No, but what
it's
he's
pretty
saying,
I'm saying like that
that's
time
fucking
period.
awful,
but he's
though.
saying it's in the same time period. So
As
all
like
those
awful movies,
like,
yeah,
where
that's true.
It had
Yeah.
that kind of.
I liked that movie.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
We're gonna start a new Real Hospit where Zach and Xavier get on the
hater
camera and then they
podcast.
just hate everything you like. New bit.
I
Zach
mean,
and Xavier.
I'm sorry
hate.
that you're just like
It's like-
wrong for liking that movie.
Wrong for liking them. That's fucking crazy, dude.
It's not
Let's
a
just-
hot
Zach's
take
the
to think
biggest
that movie
okay, so
sucks.
let's
I'm
just
so
get-
sorry.
So murder is wrong. Liking the 2004 2005 Willy
also
Wonka
wrong.
movie is also wrong.
Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I'd like to see you guys just sit at a table. We have a camera, and then like in the middle, we'll edit in like a movie title or a video
Like
game.
a thing.
And you guys are just like,
I fucking hate that.
no, that's stupid. You're
I
fucking
like so many
objectively
movies.
wrong.
You know, honestly,
and
that would
games,
be-
And you guys like the bad ones, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden, like,
We like the bad ones.
See, this
It's
is
not
Zach
liking
being
Charlie
I
and the
like all
Chocolate
good
Factory.
things, you like all the
No,
bad
that's not what it
things.
is. Not liking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory isn't a hot take. I'm so sorry.
What, Xavier?
Speaking of good movies,
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I've seen a lot of movies
movie.
this
Great
past
movie.
like month.
I was gonna say, you've been a moviegoer for a while.
I saw Poor Things last week.
heard it's
Man,
good.
This movie got 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That means literally nothing.
that means nothing.
Yeah, fuck a Rotten
Let's see the
Tomato.
audience score.
I've never seen Titanic. You think I care about a
It's
Rotten
5-star
Tomato?
popular.
Okay. Anyway, I'd like to hear.
It's nostalgia. Poor Things is really good for anyone who's been waiting to see it. I definitely highly recommend going to see it. Just be aware, it is a Emma Stone fucking everybody fest for 2.5
I was
hours.
gonna say who's in it. I don't even know who's in it.
Oh, Willem
Emma
Dafoe, Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, and there's like a few other like not non well known actors, but there's a couple other. There's not a lot of people
Like
in the
B-list
movie.
type actors.
Yeah, there's not like a ton of people in the movie, but
Okay.
it was a
I mean, Emma
absolute.
Stone, fucking Willem Dafoe, and Mark Ruffalo are pretty good.
Oh, it was crazy. And for anyone, the guy that directed this movie also directed. He directed The Lobster and Killing of a Sacred Deer. If you've seen either of those
I
movies,
haven't seen any of those. No.
yeah, his movies are. He's a sick bastard.
I feel like I've heard of The Lobster, but
He's honestly a sick fuck. To be completely honest with you, he's an evil bastard. Yeah, the movie was pretty good, man.
okay.
Lots of just it was very unexpected. I was not really aware of what I was getting into when I went and saw the movie.
You watch any Christmas movies this year?
Fuck no.
I watched the one on my sweater.
I like how Xavier's just kind of like talking about a movie that he saw, and it's like actual like engaging conversation. Thomas is poking his
I mean,
stupid
hey,
fucking
I'll
thing,
be
and
real
then he's
though.
like, Have you seen any Christmas?
I'll be real. That is a good Christmas movie, though.
National
Which one?
Lampoon's Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's one of the
Is
like.
this the first time you've seen it this year?
No, I saw it
I
last
think
year.
that's one of the only like truly like good Christmas movies that like can
Elf?
kind of
Gremlins.
Elf's fantastic.
I've
Gremlins is
it's
good.
okay.
I like The Grinch.
I just
Grinch is good.
feel like
The Jim
everything
Carrey one.
I feel like everything that Will Ferrell did in that time period
The
is
Nightmare Before Christmas.
it becomes so dated the longer it like you like Step Brothers and Talladega Nights. Like yeah, those movies are funny, but they just the longer time goes on, the more and more dated they
It's
feel.
in an era. It's
Yeah.
It was a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
The humor's
nostalgic.
kind of
A time when people said awesome sauce.
I loved it.
Yeah, you know.
an epic.
An epic. I say that now.
I
Oh,
say
this is
that
epic.
shit.
I say that now.
That was Epica. What did you fucking say? The other
that
There's a
was
lot
epic.
of really good Christmas
now
movies.
that's
A lot.
Epica.
Well, like 4.
It's really like
Die Hard. Sorry.
Die Hard.
It's really like
Sorry.
The Grinch for me, and then I watched Deck the Halls the other day. That was all right.
Home Alone.
Nah, I
The
never cared
entire
about
Home Alone franchise.
I never cared about Home Alone.
I think Home
No,
Alone
you're
is
wrong.
Home Alone is bullshit because the entire premise of that movie, I've said this before, was stolen from Nightmare on Elm Street. The entire setup for the whole movie. Yeah.
That seems like a stretch.
What the fuck did we talk about that? I've never heard you say that
like
before.
towards the end of the climax of Nightmare on Elm Street, the entire like last third of the movie is the main character setting up booby traps to kill Freddy in the exact same way that they are. Like it's the same setup as Home Alone.
Well, hold on. See,
Home Alone came first, though,
I
didn't it?
remember the climax of Nightmare on Elm Street very well because it was just everywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Come.
Yeah.
Is this another?
I've never had a
man?
climax during Home Alone.
But I would hope not.
Zach is literally making me physically exhausted with all
Zach
jokes.
falling silent most of the episode comes in for a cum joke once
Yeah.
every 5
Respect.
minutes.
a bad one.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stand on that one. I'm going to stand on that. If you watch them side by side and you see all of the little booby traps, you're like, wow, that
Hey,
was
I'm
in
gonna-
both movies.
Which one came first though?
I'm gonna call it
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm gonna go back to something I've said before. I don't care if the movie's bad and I like it. I don't care. Let me like my bad movie.
Okay.
Home Alone is
Just
good.
know that you're wrong.
You're wrong for liking Elf and Home Alone.
The You're Wrong podcast.
I literally watched
featuring
Elf like a
Zach
week ago and
James
it sucked.
Xavier
No, Elf does not.
I
Suck.
did not enjoy it.
Elf is
I don't care about
a
Elf.
fantastic movie.
I could care less about Elf.
I don't care.
I don't think fantastic is a word I'd use to describe it.
All right, I'm gonna be alone in my room
Crying
Elf,
watching Elf
on Christmas and
I think
jacking
it's-
off.
I think it's crazy that your phone background is you and your girlfriend, but you're wearing a Real Hoss shirt.
And? What the fuck? So what?
he's married to the game.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time I'm gonna say I agree with Zach about wearing your own merch, but it's just wearing your own
No,
merch.
go fuck
And-
yourself.
and-
you
and-
agree with me.
No,
You literally
hold on,
got upset with
Hold
me
on,
because I
hold
didn't
on.
want a shirt.
Yes, but you should want a shirt.
Everyone
You
would
should want a
like to
shirt.
self-insert. I said absolutely nothing
Yeah, I
about
was gonna
this.
say, I don't think Xavier said
I was
anything
gonna
about
say, just a
I choose
picture.
Then what are you going to do with the shirt if you're not going to wear it?
I'll wear it.
You just said, I agree with Jack.
In your
not to
phone-
wear-
on your
not to
phone
wear the
background,
shirt.
I just look
I
crazy.
agree
it.
with
Dude,
Jack
it's
now.
a picture of me and my girlfriend. It's a nice picture. It's Christmas. Like,
what
I
matters?
just so
What
happen to be
matters
wearing
what
the
shirt
Real
he's
Hoss.
wearing?
Yeah, I just
It's
so
a
happen
beautiful
to be
picture
wearing
of a
it.
happy couple.
And a fantastic shirt.
And you were wearing it.
And
You
me
both
too!
were wearing this shirt when it was taken.
Yeah.
If your girlfriend was there, you would have. What you
She
have
was.
a picture with your girlfriend from that night.
Wearing the shirt.
What if
Wearing
it was
the
the, what if
shirt.
it was
It's on her
the
phone.
what if it was the best
What the
picture
fuck
that's
does it
ever
matter
been
whose
taken
phone
of
is
you?
it on? You're a fucking lunatic, buddy.
It's the mustache man. It's
You
getting
know,
to his
the
fucking
mustache
head.
changed
Give
you.
me that picture, Vinny. I'm going to make it my phone background.
You know what? Thanks, man.
That can't be your phone background.
What if it
And
is?
his girlfriend
And
as your
if it
phone
is,
background.
okay.
That's
Yeah, so
crazy.
what?
What happened, man?
Yeah, what happened?
He
What-
likes me and Callie.
Someone's gonna
a whole
ask
lot.
you.
We're all very
Someone's
close.
gonna see that and be like, "What's up with your phone background?" I'm like, "Oh, those are my friends. They died." Sorry to throw you under the bus. That's how you died, by the way. You got ran over by a bus.
Dude, my house got hit by a car, so you're not.
We
too
know,
far off.
Vinny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not epic.
That is not epic.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry
I
Christmas,
got hit by a
guys.
car.
I think
I need
on,
to join the club.
Yeah.
I think
I
on
mean,
that
I've been
note,
in a
like,
near. I was in a near fatal car accident, so I mean that's cool.
That was
I
with,
remember that.
I somehow didn't get hurt, but yeah,
that was with old gang of people, huh?
yeah, I should have died for
You know,
sure.
I was invited to tag along to that.
I'm very glad that you didn't go.
No, because I would have died. Because they were like, "You can ride in the trunk."
oh shit!
And it was
You
it was
would've
a
died.
it was a van, you know. So like it wasn't like I'd be like sitting in like the
like a
trunk of
SUV,
like a
yeah.
car, you know. But yeah.
If you would have came along, it would have been
It
curtains.
would have been like, yeah,
Curtain
like that
call for
car.
Zach Gang.
For those who don't know, which would be the thousands of you listening, the
Switched
car
up his narrative today.
tumbled
3 times.
Yeah, like there was a guy driving and he veered off and it tumbled like 3 times. And if I was in that car, I would have died. But I thought to myself, and just so you're all aware, because you're probably thinking, "Oh, Zach's really smart. Who would have ever like rode in a trunk?" We all rode in the trunk back then. It was fun, you know. It was a little dangerous. And it would always be funny jumping out of the trunk, being like, "Surprise!" You know, look, I
Thomas
made it.
is fashioning a shank over here. I'm really worried.
But yeah, no, I chose not to because I wanted to not do anything that day.
I almost
You were jacking off.
Yeah, I was.
Jacking off saved your life.
Yeah, I was like,
Wow,
ah.
that's beautiful.
I was like, hey, sorry guys, I got to jack off.
Well, on that note, I think we should end the Christmas episode.
It's
been
over?
A white Christmas.
How much time do we got?
Who
I
cares?
don't know. I think we should. I think it's done.
Jingle bells?
I think I want to go home and jingle my balls.
Hey, so there's never a better time to jack off than when wearing a Real Hoss t-shirt. So make sure to go to realhoss.com and buy yourself a shirt.
And then immediately after you do that, jack off.
Send us pictures of your shirt after jacking off.
Link of
Real Hoss cum tribute.
link in
We'll post them
description.
up here.
Link in
share
description.
'em.
Link in description. Send us a picture of you jacking off wearing a real hot.
You don't have
Don't
to
send it to me, though.
Don't send a picture of you jacking off. Send
Send
a
it to
picture
Vinny.
of you post jack off wearing the shirt, being like,
I just
with a
jacked
face
off.
going like, and it's like, I just jacked off.
Post a picture of your Real Hoss shirt with dried cum on it.
Have you ever-
tag us and we'll share it on our story?
Have you ever jacked off like onto your shirt and then you have to put on a new one? Well, buy a Real Hoss shirt and that can be the shirt that you change into after getting cum all over your regular
Genius.
shirt.
The fresher upper, the
Or-
real fresher upper,
Or
Real
if
Hoss.
you're like, I need a shirt to where I'm able to jack off onto it. You
Yeah.
just put the Real Hoss shirt on
it's
and
an
be like,
all
this is
arounder. You can really do anything you want.
my cum shield.
Yeah.
You want to put a shirt on before you jack off in
A
public.
great T-shirt to
Before you
commit
jack
a
off
great
in public.
a great T-shirt to
public.
commit a murdering and dispose after, so there's no evidence.
This is a
I
shirt
don't
for
think
public
anyone
masturbators.
should be jacking off in public. I saw a guy do that at a Starbucks once.
Why were you watching?
Why were you looking?
I was in a Starbucks
And then you kept watching
in downtown
That's weird.
Pittsburgh,
Well, yeah, he had to
the
jack
place
off
I want to
after.
move to. And there was a guy at the Starbucks, and he had his hand underneath his shirt, and he was doing this,
that goes hard.
and he was like
Yeah, it
looking at
does.
people, and he was like, and he was jacking off.
Do you think he saw anyone attractive?
I know that I
Well,
was.
you were there.
I know that I was there, and I was
Was
like,
he like?
He stopped.
Did he look at you?
I was just
like-
like, this dude's fucking jacking off. He
Did,
said, yeah.
Did he
you
say anything
snitch?
to him?
Did you snitch?
No,
You
no,
didn't-
I left.
You
Thank
didn't, you didn't
God.
like walk up to be like, "Hey, jack off."
Hey, why are you
jack off? Cut it out.
Hey, asshole, why are you jacking off right now?
Hey, cut it out, dipshit.
Hey, what are you
This
jacking?
is a
Like,
Starbucks.
Hey,
get
man, what are
over-
you jacking
get over
off
the
to?
intercom, like,
show
sir,
me
you
what
need to
you're
stop
doing.
jacking off in
He's
the
jacking
lobby.
off to the voices.
Oh yeah,
real.
the voices.
That's what I do.
The
Yeah.
voices in his head.
Yeah,
man.
he was listening to Real House podcast on his headphones, and
he
we
has
were
the
telling
newest
him to
episode.
jack
This
off.
was long before Real House.
No, it
podcast.
wasn't.
No, but so like sound like
Wherever
is emitted
continuum.
throughout all
Wherever
of
last
like space and time. So he might be able to like hear from like the future or something. Like it's like echoing back to
It
him.
could be, yeah.
And he's on a different frequency.
He's getting porn of future, past, and present.
yeah, and he's hearing like Real Hoss episode like 18, which we
Okay.
haven't even recorded
No,
yet.
not yet.
And
He's
That's
transcending
That's
time.
going to be the sexiest one we've done.
Yeah, that's gonna be the naked
Next
episode.
week, the sexy episode.
The naked episode.
We're starting
yeah.
the New Year's in our birthday suits.
Yeah.
I don't think we could walk into the studio naked.
No, we don't have to walk into the studio
We
naked.
get
We get
naked.
naked in
We get
here.
naked in this bitch.
Adriana always looks at us like, "You silly guys."
We just come in with our friggin' wieners out.
What silly little bit are they doing today?
I'm pretty
not
sure
before
I had a
naked.
dream where I walked in here naked. That's in a
Okay.
dream.
That's a dream
And I'm
of
like,
yours, huh?
no, it's not a dream. It's a nightmare.
We're fulfilling Zach's dreams. Next episode, we're showing up naked. You want to see some wiener and balls? We're here.
and we're gonna
Check us
jack
out.
off.
And that's that. That's the end of our Real Hoss episode
Let's fucking go,
17
man.
holiday special.
Hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year.
Comment down below.
Santa brings you
Comment
lots of
something
presents,
down below.
and you have a big white Christmas.
Check
full of
out
big
realhoss.com.
cum,
Realhoss.com. Bye bye bye.
Realhoss.com.
Come.
Yeah.
Boom.
balls
Yeah.
emptied on
Comment
Christmas morning.
below what you want us to do on the next episode. We need ideas.
you want us-
Yeah, tell us what we need to do.
Yeah, tell us how to coordinate our lives. Our lives. Our lives. Our lives.